But speaking about the team from the Northeast, the Giants, Newcastle, please
Yes.
tell me about what happened in South London today.
Yeah. We originally thought that over this 2-3 week break we were gonna see work being done with our two strikers,
Mm,
Voltemada and Vissa. We thought we'd be coming back and seeing Voltemada start in the nine, but that didn't happen. They played Eddie Howe decided to pick Osula to start our first game back after our derby defeat, our second derby defeat of the season.
yeah.
May I remind you, okay? And he plays Osula up top, and I'm thinking, okay, you must have over £130 million worth of faith in Osula, because that is the level of striker that you've got on the bench, and you're not using him to play Osula. So
True.
I have to think Osula must be banging goals in training. Okay, it must be the reincarnation of Messi. So I start watching. Oh, why is he looking like Bambi on ice? Why does he look like a legless chicken rolling around on the floor? I don't get it. Like, what's going on? Anyways, we play awful for the first 30 minutes. Absolutely no intensity whatsoever. Then sort of the last 10 minutes of the first half, you start seeing some good signs. But even from then, I knew what was going to happen. I knew a cheap goal would go in. Look who was there, William Asula. He step overs while he's on the floor and then boots it in with his other leg. Fair play, 1-0.
Yeah.
I would drop a Selly as well. Fair play, William Asula. But then, oh no, we've conceded after half time. Okay. This isn't going to be like one of those situations where, Newcastle are ahead and then they concede two. Oh, we've conceded two.
Ah,
Jean-Philippe Mateta brace.
but surely you didn't concede in stoppage time again, though, because you've done that a few times this season. You wouldn't do it again, right?
I'm trying hard not to say anything that could get me cancelled. But yes, that is what happened. Yes, that is what
It
happened.
is what happened, and I could tell your head was gone. And I don't blame you, because how are you watching the same mistakes unfold in front of your eyes every
Same
week?
shit. It
The
was
same
literally exactly
shit.
what happened to us against Sunderland.
Yes.
Same shit. But that same game has happened like 5 to 6 times this season. That exact scoreline, a 2-1, that
Yeah.
we've lost. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
It was you were holding them off enough until they brought on their starters because they were resting them because they've got a Conference League second leg coming up, and then they brought on Wharton, Mateta, and Sarr.
Yeah.
That was it, and then
Mate,
you
yeah,
were
that killed it. Yeah.
under siege straight away. And Mateta, by the way, I thought he was done at Palace because obviously he tried to go to Milan, he had that
Yeah, yeah,
injury,
yeah.
but
No,
he still got
Juve.
it.
Juve.
Oh, Juve, yeah, he still got it, man. He still got it.
Yeah, fair play. And the commentator said he was like, all you need to do is score a few goals, and you're
Yeah,
back on the fan side. And bro, the our two centre backs, Botman and Chow. Listen, I could say a lot of disgusting things about Botman. I could say a lot of bad things about him on this podcast. What I will say is they pocketed Strand Larson for the first 60 minutes of the game. Wow.
yeah,
Well, hold on. Let me put. Well done. Well done. You pocketed arguably like the worst striker. Well, he's not the worst, but he's one of the worst strikers in the league, right? And you're having a great game. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, not conceding a single goal. Mateta comes on, a big, strong type of man.
yeah.
And,
He's smart. Yeah,
he's absolutely battering our centre backs. He's manhandling our centre backs. It literally, Brian Brobby, Sunderland,
yeah.
PTSD,
Same thing. Yeah,
flash, PTSD. Brian Bobby scores, PTSD. That's
yeah,
all I had from
yeah.
that whole fucking game. Watching Mateta manhandle our centre backs, it was just giving me cancer of the eyes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He was holding them. He was like little boy. Like literally he's gonna kiss him on their
On
forehead.
his forehead.
Literally holding them like that. Every time he got the ball, he didn't lose it. He did not lose it.
No,
It didn't
bro.
matter.
He cooked.
He's a fucking unit, man, and fair play, but
And they
that
just played European football 2 days ago, bro. There's
yeah,
no
no.
excuse about looking tired. Our players looked tired from the 60th minute. So, explain how that works, bro. They were outrunning us. There was no attacking patterns. There was nothing. What were they working on for the last 2 weeks? It looked like we had played 2 weeks ago against Sunderland, and then it looks like this performance looked like we played 3 days after that performance. That's how tired they looked. Like,
Yeah,
what are we doing here, bro?
I
Why
don't
are we
know.
leaving Ramsey on the bench? Why are we leaving Voltemada on the bench? Why are we leaving Alanga on the bench, who just scored for Sweden?
Yeah,
Scored a really
yeah,
good goal for Sweden.
yeah,
Why are we leaving Visser on the bench? Yeah, I know he's shit, but he just had international duty. Like, he's going to be fit. Surely he's playing for Congo. Like, I don't know, man. It's just like,
yeah.
what are we doing here?
Why did
What
you?
are we doing
Why did
here,
you
Eddie
sub
Howe?
Elanga and Wissa on in the 95th minute after you
What is the
conceded?
point? That's got to just be contractual. That's got to be a
It
contractual
has to
agreement.
be,
They have
but
to play a certain amount of games.
but
Surely.
that
You're rubbing it in our
screenshot.
face. Why the fuck are you bringing on Alanga and Visser in the 94th minute when there's only 5 minutes of extra time?
I can't believe it.
Like, what? I don't get it.
You had the European race in front of you. You could have Brighton dropped points this weekend. Sunderland were playing at the same time, but you could have made ground up towards that top 7 or top 8. No matter what European spot it is, you need that financial boost. You need it to sign players, and
Yeah.
you were on top, but you knew something was coming. I don't know what it
Yeah.
was because I was like,
You could just feel it.
I could
You
feel
could
it.
just feel
I
it.
could feel it from watching Newcastle this year. I'm not a Newcastle fan, but I was like, Eddie Howe, what the fuck are you doing? What's
Bro.
he thinking? You know when I spoke about Amarim, right, and like madness
Yeah.
and how he
Yeah,
just does
yeah,
the same
yeah.
thing over and over again. How is doing that? How is doing
Like,
it?
the thing is, right? The thing is with Eddie Howe, I used to brag about the fact that I loved our style of football. First of all, we cannot play high intensity, high press football anymore. And I think Eddie Howe knows that because you can't do that 3 games a week, 2 games a week. It's just not like you're going to kill your squad.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's fine. Okay. So he's now settled for this more like defensively high press, but not really pressing, not Newcastle pressing. It's just like pressing in their third man marking. The amount of times we've been caught out man marking this year, not even this year, this whole season has been ridiculous. But I used to brag about the football that we played.
Yeah.
I wouldn't dare brag about the football we play now. Honestly, I wouldn't dare say a good thing because the attacking, like everything that is labelled under attacking, creativity, pace, it's all not there with Newcastle. I just don't know why that is. Like going forward, I don't understand what the plan is. Is it literally just have Gordon and Murphy go for the cross? If they can't cross, pass it back or pass to the underlap player, which is Hall or Livramento? Is that literally all of our patterns of play? Because how can I memorize that? That is like 60% of all of our attacks. And I don't understand why we... If you want more creativity, play Ramsey in the middle and have him mix it up. Why the fuck are we playing like Joelinton, who... Joelinton's a fucking dinosaur, bro. What is Joelinton doing in this team? We need creativity and we need to keep possession. That's like Joelinton's 2 worst attributes, being creative and keeping the ball.
Yeah.
I could actually go on for a long time. One guy I'm going to shout out, Aaron Ramsdale. Good double save, but that's about it. That's literally about it.
I was gonna say for the penalty, if he was gonna dive to his left, which he did, why is he hopping to his right first? He's already quite small.
We don't know. We'll never know because that's what Ramsdale does. He makes it looks like he's getting to the ball, but then he doesn't for whatever reason. I don't know why. The amount of penalties he's gone to save and he's gone the right way but not got the ball has pissed me off. It's just like you got biscuit wrists, bro.
Yeah.
You not even got wrists. You got
saw-
biscuit wrists.
We saw it against Barcelona. It's the same shit. But it's, again, the worst time to lose. That's 3 losses in a row. And you've got Bournemouth next, who haven't lost in 11 games. Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, you said you were Howe out, so we already have established that.
I'm still Howe out. I think give him till the end of the season. Let him move away amicably. Like, let him resign. Don't fire him, obviously. Do all the things you should do. Make all the videos. And then go and get one of 3 people. Go and get Enrique, Fabregas, or, like, fan favourite Mourinho or someone like that. There's no manager I want in the Premier League right now. That I don't want any of these managers. We have to go abroad. Okay, let's go abroad. we're gonna have to, like, if you want to bring Newcastle to the next level, you need an elite manager, because elite is the next level. So you need an elite manager, and there's only like three on the There's only 3 or 4 in the world. Okay,
Yeah.
so you got to pick one of them, offer them the biggest contract of their lives, whip out the Saudi money, and just spend it. I think you go for somebody like a Fabregas or a Xabi Alonso, who's probably going to go to Liverpool, but like one of those names, you know.
Fabregas. I think if Arsenal keep Arteta, which they look like they're going to extend his contract anyway, Fabregas and his style, the way that he wants to play football, and the players he signs, and his idea of
Yeah.
that youthful, exciting attacking football makes sense to me. That makes sense.
It makes
to me.
sense. But does it make sense to the Saudis? I guess we'll find out.
I guess we will find out. But yeah, Newcastle now in 14th. Safe relegation, but that's about it.